Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Goalkeeper's ball. And the counter is on. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Room for a shot, and the finish! And it's Rashford. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nicely worked. Lewandowski tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. A heavy challenge. He's through the middle. Big chance! He's had a goal! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Chelsea take the lead. Has a pop! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Cancelo. It's Rashford! Right through the middle. Hardly anything between the side. Hits one! He's made sure that that won't get through. Pedro Neto. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's there to clear it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Has a goal!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
And it's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. He's come loose. He's had a Lewandowski! And in it goes! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
He came in hard, very hard. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 40... Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looking to break out here. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto clips one through. Good ball over the top. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Rashford.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Pedro Neto. Timely intervention. João Cancelo. And it's Rashford. He's got options out wide. Rashford. Great leap! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Forward it goes. And here's Lewandowski. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Knocks it away. Out for a throw. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's on a plate. Rashford with a delicate... Tries a shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most of the time...
That's clear cut, that's a free kick. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's on a charge. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, surely! Goes down, but nothing given. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a good ball to find him.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Eric Garcia. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. Can he dig out a shot? Shoots! In it goes! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them...
And the referee brings it to a close. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
We have already started here. Chalobah. Chelsea are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Oh, terrible mistake. It's a loose ball. Pedro Neto. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Rashford. Ferran Torres. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Rashford. He's gone for it! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now a chance to break. Pedro Neto. Ferran Torres. That's a brilliant interception. Chalobah. Neither side yet able to find the net. Hoists it high. He's through. It had chance! Ferran Torres. Rashford. Now surely. Oh, and the shot! It's there!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Pedro Neto. He's had a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Knocks it away. Attempts to play it through. A real chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pedro Neto. That intervention was very necessary. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rashford. Battles to win it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to dink it in, and he's cut it out. Is there any support? He might not need it. Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Well weighted. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that's been won straight back. That is terrific skill. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Oh, what a ball! And that has put paid to that. Rashford tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Simplicity itself.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's gone for it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Chelsea are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Badiashile did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pedro Neto. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's straight offside. And here's Rashford. And he's there to cut it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
hoists it forward. He's through the middle.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Chance! Shot at goal! Should have equalised.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Barcelona just have to run down the clock. Badiashile is fouled.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Gone back to the keeper. Oh, real danger here. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. And that's that. Barcelona win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of...
Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've...
Big chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, I think the goes for goal! They've scored! moment! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pablo Hernandez. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. Koke tries lifting it over. Griezmann provides an outlet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Turns and goes back. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. It's come through. Real chance! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! He was just never going to miss.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Merino. What? Shoots! Danger averted for now.
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Just brushed off the ball there. Rice. Caught offside that time. Griezmann cuts it out. There's the through ball. Going through. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rice. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Out of play for a goal kick. Done very well to intervene. Rice. Decent looking ball. He's had a shot!
I really don't think...
Oh, real danger here! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now, can he capitalise? Chooses to go back. It's a loose ball. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a ball! And the finish! And he's there to hoof it away. Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Already up and running for the second half. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. This could spell danger. It has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Pablo Hernandez. Koke. Lookman. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, that is asking for chance! He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Lookman. It's a brilliant interception.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Looks to thread it through. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on.
Griezmann has been caught there, it's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dig far post.
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Has a pop! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him. Looks a foul, yep, referee's given it. And he's going long. He gets past his man. This is promising. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Battles to win it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's had a go! They've done it! Into the lead once more.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
4 in the game. He is the man. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Big chance! Shapes to shoot! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, the ball's come loose! Saka. Gets it, and now what? Hoists it forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation.